Okay, so one of the all right, rules of life, right? So I used to have this rule of life that you don't fuck anyone over, and that was a big priority for me. You don't fuck someone over to get yourself ahead, and that was just kind of a core belief. You shouldn't go around screwing everybody over just to get yourself ahead. If everybody's doing that, then essentially it's just a dog eat dog world. And I'd like to think that the human species is slightly above that. Although as I get older, I'm not so sure. But anyhow, so that's a value of mine. Okay, don't screw someone to get yourself ahead. Now, as one of the big aha moments for me was that also includes me. Like, don't screw yourself over. And I used to I don't know quite how to explain this concept, but I used to give a lot more than I took, and I used to also accommodate, so that maybe there's some people pleasing stuff to that, sure, but I felt like I didn't have as firm boundaries as I should have. I look back on some of my regrets in my life, and that's definitely been one of them. Was I should have set harder boundaries. Anyways, but the thing that I want to talk about this is, so the spin off from that is don't screw yourself over, for other people or for yourself, and then to take that to one step ahead is not only should you stop screwing yourself over, and I mean that in so many little ways of life, like even just putting something down where it doesn't belong, right? Like, because now you still have to go take care of that, so you're screwing your future self over because they're constantly having to clean up after you because you're not taking care of what you need to. So like, don't screw yourself over in that way as well, right? Like, make sure all your bills are taken care of so that your future self isn't having to pay late fees, right? Those type of things, like not screwing yourself over. But to take it just one extra step further, to say, don't just work on not screwing yourself over. Definitely do that, no question about that. In every detail that you can, try to do that the best daily that you possibly can. But also to stack your chips so that your future self is actually taken care of. If you continue to invest and invest and invest into your future, and you're just setting yourself up so that things are better and things are easier, and you're just always investing into the future to bettering yourself, no matter what it is, your body, your mind, your soul, your relationships, your adventures, your education, all these things. If you're taking the time and dealing with the junk now, the pain now, the uncomfortability now, whatever that stuff is, so that your future self is a little bit better off, then as you go through life, you continue to give your future self a better life, and eventually you are your future self. And so your life gets better, and it's a way of ensuring that that you're setting yourself up for the future based upon what you're doing now. So I know that sounds incredibly simple. For me, it hasn't been. There's been just it's been a very painful experience, but it's been a wonderful lesson. It is one of the greatest values that I have, is to one, obviously, to not screw other people over. You don't hurt people to get yourself ahead, but also don't hurt yourself. And take that a step further. Instead of not just hurting yourself, let's actually do better for ourselves, so that so that our future is set, so that we're squared away. Anyhow, okay, thanks for tuning in.